my name is Joan Campbell. I'm an MAI Africa trustee and the author of 5 books, and I live in Johannesburg, South Africa. This is part 2 of a series entitled Writing to Engage Readers' Hearts. Now, in part 1 last week, we talked about the fact that we are partners with God in reaching readers' hearts. And this means that we need to ensure that our lives and our writing are infused with God's presence and God's power. Today I want to look at another aspect of writing for readers' hearts, which is the need to write authentically. Now, each one of us is beautifully, uniquely made by God. We all have different experiences, different past, different backgrounds. We have our own personal struggles as well. We have different ways of thinking and speaking. We have different cultures and personalities. And we have, if we just put all this together, we have different messages for different audiences and a unique way of writing for them. So we need to learn to what makes us unique, and we need to stay true to that as writers. This really makes me think of the story of David and Goliath, which I'm sure we all know quite well. But when David was about to go out to fight the giant, Saul gave him his armor to wear and his helmet. And after David had put them on, he tried to walk in them. He took them off and he said, I can't go out in these. I'm not used to them. And instead he took his staff in one hand. He picked 5 smooth stones and put them in his shepherd's pouch, and he took a sling. And that was what he went out with, and that's what he defeated the giant with. So we actually also need to go on our own journeys of discovering, like David, what we will put in our pouch and what we will take in our hands. And as I say, this is a journey. It's not something that will happen instantaneously. It's something that we kind of uncover over time. But I would just encourage you to pray about it, and also to really learn to trust your voice. Learn to trust your voice, because it's the voice that God has given you. And figure out which audiences you really care about, what messages and what themes you care about, and begin to write on those. So yes, as I say, this is a journey, and we just need to stay true to who we are and who God has made us to be. And we can learn from other writers. We can learn a lot from other writers, and in fact it's what we do in MAI. But we mustn't compare ourselves constantly to them, and we mustn't try to be them, because I think our readers will sense the pretense, and that will create a real barrier to our communication with them. So just stay true and be authentic in your writing.